Hi everyone and welcome to Anxiety Remedies. Today we're going to talk about chakras. Now chakras are all about energy centers of the body, and it's thought that when these are in balance, this is when you're living your best self. Chakras refer to different colours and names, and so when you're really trying to balance out each chakra in your body, you can visualize if this helps you, and it certainly helps me. The different colors, you can say the names, you can say the associated affirmations with them, and it all helps these areas to rebalance. Now you may have heard that these chakras can get blocked, and you start showing certain symptoms, or you can recognize the actions and energies that you're carrying out throughout the day to realize if your chakra area or specific chakra area has been blocked or is blocked. Now, a good question is, how many chakra areas are there in the body? A lot of people will say there's 7 main chakras, and I'm going to stick by this one, and this is what we're going to go through today. But some people may even go all the way up to 114 different chakras. So if you're really into it, by all means go and read. But for today, I'm just going to talk about the 7 that I know about. Now, as you can see behind me, I've got all of my different chakras, and it's kind of a good image. I'm quite a visual person. I need things in front of me. I need to see the symbols. I need to see the colours. And so this is actually my bedroom. And so it helps me when I do chakra meditation in the evening that I can see each one, and it will spur me on and channel my inner chakra dependent upon the area. So let's start at the top, which is the crown chakra. Now this is associated with these feelings of depression, with anxiety and low self-confidence, low self-purpose. And this is actually linked to all of your different chakras because it's the crown of your head, and all of your chakras are located down your spinal cord, each connecting to bundles of nerves. So your crown chakra interlinks with each of your chakras. So if any of your chakras are out of place, it's going to affect your crown chakra. Crown chakra is blocked is when you're feeling more narrow-minded, skeptical, uncertain of things, and you've got brain fog, you can't concentrate, you can't think straight. And so balancing out these chakras will give you that sense of enlightenment and make you feel actually in yourself a lot better, like you have a self-purpose. And as you can see, the crown chakra up here is purple. So when you're balancing and you're focusing on balancing out this chakra, think of the purple zone, a purple energy center at the top of your head, and really try and visualize the energy. And you can incorporate your breathing into this as well. So part of chakra meditation, which I'll just touch upon now, is that when you're breathing in all of that energy, focus on all the purple energy going to the crown of your head and wiping away any imbalance, clearing up that energy center. And as you draw the breath out, you're getting rid of any of those byproducts. Now the third eye is what you see everywhere. It's all over jewelry, it's all over artwork, it's all over the internet, and this is really what people think about, I think, when you talk about chakras. So your third eye chakra is all about the realization of the kind of spiritual realm, and not everything is how it seems. You recognize the world as so much more than what it is visually. You can really start to get in touch with maybe a bit of psychic ability, but mainly using all of the energies from the world that you can't physically just see, and all of the energies from spirits that surround you, the earth's natural energy that helps to shape you. And if you're open to receive those things, then you're gonna be able to use that for your own intuition. Now, blockages in the third eye chakra can mainly be when you're lacking that imagination and you really can't open yourself up to seeing that bigger picture. You think you know it all and you're really not accepting of anything else. The third eye, as you can see, or maybe not see so clearly, is indigo. So it's just a slightly lighter shade of purple, and again, you can use these colors when you're trying to rebalance these areas. Throat chakra is blue, and it's all about communication and how you feel expressing yourself and getting your words out correctly. So this can be overactive sometimes if we're overly confident and we're talking over others and we're feeling particularly sassy, and this is when I would say you have an overactive throat chakra. And when it's blocked, it's when you feel like you can't get your words out correctly and you don't have the confidence in what you're saying. You will find yourself gossiping about others. Maybe you can't express yourself well enough. You just think without speaking sometimes as well. Now, balancing your throat chakra is super important because words are how we express ourselves, it's how we form relationships, it's how we are in the world, it's what creates our image in the world or helps to create our image in the world. So the words we speak must be true to ourselves and represent ourselves in the most accurate way. The middle chakra, the one that connects the upper and the lower chakras together, is the heart, and this is the central chakra. Now, the heart is all about compassion and kindness and your relationship with others. So you can tell if your heart is imbalanced or blocked. This is when you can feel lonely and isolated, and you have those poor personal relationships with the... A lot of people can get blocked heart chakra just from being overly compassionate and putting others first, or being too dependent on other people, or being too dominant, when really what we want to do is have healthy relationships with people, feel love, feel compassion, and have that forgiveness of others, feel gratitude. A lot of practices will talk about gratitude and saying what you're thankful for, saying what you're grateful for. It's hard to feel sad and thankful and express gratitude at the same time. So the solar plexus, this one is yellow, and this is all about your self-esteem and your self-confidence, and I mainly associate it with my strength and my courage, and I really dig into this one when I'm working hard, I'm challenging myself, and I need that inner strength. I find that my inner strength personally comes from my solar plexus chakra, and I can feel when it's off balance because I feel like I am powerless, and this is on my really tough days when I just feel like it's never ending. For me, for my anxiety, sometimes, I get into that headspace where, oh, this is never ending. When am I going to feel normal? When am I going to start living? And so I really try to keep this chakra balanced because this is where I feel my fire comes from. That's just me. Might not be the same for you, but that's where I feel like if it is balanced, I'm in control. The solar plexus is also found, I would say, just below your sternum. So when you're thinking about channeling and balancing those areas, through any sort of your meditation or Reiki or dancing or whatever you find, whatever works for you, you focus on moving the energy to those areas. So in this case for the solar plexus, it's just below the sternum. Now the sacral chakra is all about sensuality, sexuality, passion, all of those kinds of loving, powerful emotions. Chakra is just below your belly button, so it is around all of your sexual reproductive organs, and this can be linked to, if it's imbalanced, this can be linked to lack of intimacy, lack of pleasure, and a decrease in your own self-worth. And finally, your root chakra is red and it's located around your tailbone region. I think one of the most important chakras is because it gives you grounding, and so many times I feel like my root chakra is off balance, and if your roots are off balance, it's going to throw you off everywhere. Your root chakra is all about your fundamental needs, and this can be physically and emotionally, financially. So if you're emotionally insecure, you feel unstable, you feel like you lack your identity a little bit, this may mean that you've got a blocked root chakra and you'd want to try and rebalance this. You want to gain that grounding, because when this is blocked, you have that fear, you have that anxiety. And so if you're like me and your anxiety throws you off all over the place, you really want to try and gain that control back. You have to start from the roots and build upwards, and that's how I like to do it. I like to, when I'm rebalancing my body, I'll start from the root and go upwards. Other people go downwards, that's absolutely fine, just my preference. So there's many different ways of rebalancing your chakras, and this can be through meditation, it can be through yoga. I'm doing that 30-day yoga with Adrienne on YouTube, and she, if you then start to follow her and listen to what she's saying, a lot of the things she talks about when she's doing her yoga poses is the different chakras and how you can really be your true self and refine that balance. You could do Reiki, you could do chakra cleansing, but also just listen to music. I every night have a chakra playlist on my Spotify and I'll go to sleep, and I like to think that this helps me for the morning when I wake up. It helps me rebalance, it helps me re-energize, and it gets my mind, my body, my soul in a better state, in a more energetic state when I wake up in the morning. So being conscious of your different chakras, your different energies, you can start to recognize where feels off balance, where feels like actually I could do with some work in those areas I need, and it's okay. I think it's constant work, it's constant effort, and if you're willing to put it in, you don't need to spend a load of money on clearing your chakras. Just making a conscious effort each day in your day-to-day lives to recognize the traits of these different chakras. Okay, so if I'm thinking about my throat chakra, maybe I don't over speak, or maybe I need to speak a bit more clearly. What am I actually feeling? How do I translate that and make that connection with the other person? And so through being conscious of how you are and how you think your energies are running in your body, you can make that conscious effort each day to try and improve yourself, and hopefully then this will help you manage your anxieties, manage your depression, manage your negative thoughts, and help you become more peaceful and more accepting of yourself. So that's all from me on chakras. If you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up and even subscribe. See you in the next one.